Okay guys, so how much money can you really make as a reseller? We're talking profit, we're not talking sales. Is it legit? Can you really do this full time? I'll be covering that and more in this video. Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be talking all about reselling. Is it legit? Can you make a full-time income doing it? Can you leave your job to do this full-time? How time-consuming is it? What's the process of being a reseller? These are all questions I get on a day-to-day basis. So I wanted to answer a lot of those in this video here. So guys, can you do this and make a full-time income doing it? Absolutely, 100% you can. Do most people that resell actually do this? I can't say that they do. You know, I see a lot of people that resell, it's just kind of a side hobby for them, or maybe they're not selling the items that they can make the most money on. Maybe they're not utilizing their time the best way. Guys, one of the great pleasures I've had in my life was being able to fire my boss and be able to just create my own business, right? And my business has been reselling for the last year and a half. Any of you guys that watch my videos, you know that I primarily sell phones, electronics, and you know, to be honest, I make more than I did at my corporate sales job, working probably 25 to 30 hours a week, just realistically. And it's been one of the biggest pleasures of my life. So I wanted to talk a little bit about today kind of the strategy with reselling and what you can expect to get out of this. You know, the biggest thing for me, guys, is I used to just buy and sell anything and everything that I could. And for me, what I found is that when you focus on selling certain types of items, if you guys watch my video, I have a video, it's like the 4 types of items that I buy, my 4 criterias for reselling. I'll have that video linked below if you haven't watched that. But that will really give you guys like all of the guidelines and all the rules that I set in place before I buy an item to resell. But you know, when it comes to reselling, what I can tell you guys is you get what you put into it. And that doesn't necessarily mean the amount of time, but you get what you put into it. You get, you know, not just your time, but the strategy that you use to do it, how you go about managing your reseller business is going to be your biggest factor if you're going to be successful doing this. So, you know, you got to kind of pick your avenue. What types of products are best for me? How much money am I looking to make out of this? Am I looking to do it part-time? Am I looking to do it full-time? And you got to kind of lay out a game plan that fits your needs. For me, what I found is the phones and electronics work the best. They sell super fast for me. I have a unique strategy that gets me constant leads, constant items to pick up, good sales, and it's been able to provide freedom in my life that I didn't have before. So, you know, I used to buy anything and everything that I could, clothing, collectibles, shoes, really honestly anything that I could come across that I could buy and resell, I would do that. And I don't recommend doing that. If you're going to be a reseller, know your product, know your niche. Don't be afraid to branch out a little bit, but focus deep and go deep on one subject rather than dabbling in a bunch of different areas. So I hope that makes sense, but yes, absolutely 100%. If you're thinking about doing this business, you can definitely make a full-time income doing it. You can definitely quit your job and leave it and do this, just depending on what you're doing. Most people, if you're making an average salary, say you're making $50,000 or less per year, you can absolutely turn reselling into your full-time business, do this full-time, have some time freedom, as long as you structure it right. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then I'm going to invite you to join my free Facebook community. In this Facebook group, we do, you know, weekly group chats. We do, you know, there's an awesome supportive community that can answer your questions. We have a free mini course you can take in there that's going to teach you step by step how I do what I do in my business. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, click the video below or click the link below. I'll have it linked right underneath the other YouTube video and you can join that group. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.